Well, you can see for yourself, the young people are congregating here, and it will be quite good for me to come and engage them here. I'm also quite fortunate that I'm given this access to this place so that I can freely move around, and that is a plus sign. Okay.
So how do you rate your campaign here?
Here it's difficult to rate because there are many. The crowd is too big, and it's not like in the usual shopping centers. I think the youngsters are quite engrossed in some of the things they are doing. But having said that, many have actually come to talk to me. I think that's because maybe they found me quite curious. How come this man in this garland suddenly approaching them and asking them to vote for me? I guess it'll be a good experience for the young.
What are some of the things they come up to talk to you about?
Very casual things. I had one very good, interesting experience, but it's not here. One 3-year-old kid asked me, "Why you want to be president?" I think 3-year-old, so small, but I was so touched. You know, I said, "I want to look after you." I said, "As you are so happy." Just before, I think this afternoon. Yeah.
Dr. Tan, can you just tell us what you did today in the morning?
Well, morning, I went to so many places. Let me recall. What's the first place I went? I got to ask them though. They are like my diary, so I have to.
We went to Redhill. We went to this,
ABC
market.
ABC market.
Then we went to Redhill Close Market.
That's right. That's right.
Then after that we went Jurong East.
Correct.
To meet volunteers.
Yes. Then we had our lunch there.
And then we moved on to Tiong Bahru.
Tiong Bahru. Wow, that is a really very, very heavy area. The Tiong Bahru, the market, the shop, the food court. That's right. Well, that's a really very big hit area. So many people. Yes.
Dr. Tan, I think there was a drunk man that you met this morning. I didn't meet him. I think your supporters encountered someone who was drunk.
I suppose drunk man. What happened to him?
I think he was just irritating your supporters. People were handing out flyers.
Well, I think it's a bit high on alcohol. But no worries, we took.
We have met many encounters of this kind, but you got to accept it because we are actually exposed to all kinds of people. So it's not unusual. Occasionally you get somebody who also ignore you, so it's accepted as part of campaigning. Nothing unusual.
Ask, you chose to come to watch Cineleisure. I mean, there are a lot of people, young people here. Some of them are not of voting age. Is there a particular reason that you chose this strategy to hit, the heart of Orchard Road, the shopping belt, and reach out to these young people?
Okay, I must say that I want to reach to all sectors. We cannot ignore the young because through the young, they can actually ask their parents to vote for me. And through the young, they have access to all my blogs, my Facebook, and currently my apps. In fact, some of them were fairly excited when they saw my calling card with even an app there. They said, "Oh, what they all call it, cool or whatever." So I think you have to. You are from the young. We hope will reach to the parents and.
Quote that was attributed to you today in the papers about the comment that you made at TOC forum that the women need to seek permission from their husbands and children. Some women groups are a bit concerned about the statement. Can you clarify what you said?
No, I think they are talking about politics. No, going to politics. So along the similar vein, I had to. The first thing we do, we seek our wives' concurrence because we are going into a very, very a tough job. So I think you must, when you go into politics, husband and wife should always understand the needs of the wife must know that they have to really fully understand how the husband is going to conduct himself during his term of office as a member of parliament. So it was along that vein. So I think since we all, it's like a team effort. So it's just an advice. It is better when you go to to a job like this, a MP's job. I think you really you need that family support.
Walkabouts are quite touch and go. So after these few days of campaigning, right, do you feel that you have actually made an impact among Singaporeans, and how have you been measuring how you've been reaching out?
I would say I feel quite happy, quite good. You know roughly the way the people respond to you, the manner in which they shake their hands, the manner in which they smile at you. It's people contact. Maybe that's where my medical training will tell me whether they like you or whether they hate you or whether they are very courteous to you. So it's all you got to measure roughly. That is the only way you can measure how successful all this contact are. But so having said that, I think so far this morning, the areas we went to, especially Jurong area, that we get very, very warm reception. Don't forget, I work in Jurong area. Yeah.
But do you think that the message you want to share with people, like what kind of president you're going to be, right? Yes. Do you think that is sufficiently being digested by people?
No, I don't think it's just a presidential election. It's over later on when you become a president. You have to do what you want to do for Singapore, and it is not just 9 days trying to convince people. 9 days is to let them know that this is what I want to do. And then the real work starts when you become a president.
Yeah, Dr. Tan, one of the other candidates, Kin Lian, said yesterday he pointed out that you were non-executive chairman of Chuan Hub and that you did not have good enough financial experience.
I see.
Would you like to respond?
I don't know why. No. I don't know why he made that statement. But if you have read what I have, my CV, I served 20 years in this company called Chuan Hub Holdings, which started off as a shipping company and then became an investment holding company. Now, an investment holding company, it is just like your little Temasek. You still need to do a lot of investments in many different portfolios. So it's not only financial, there's shipping, there's construction, there is manufacturing. Now all these are very, very important portfolios that I have gained to position myself better when I become president to look after your reserve, because many of the GIC's portfolios cover many of such grounds. Finance, I don't know whether he is aware, but I spent 2 years as an independent director of one of the world's biggest banks, that is ING Private Bank. Now, I was the independent director for 2 years. So if you are in a bank and if Kin Lian thinks that that is not an important consideration for him to consider whether I'm financially capable or not, I would advise him just go and look into my portfolio. And moreover, I was in LTA for many, many years, 22 years, building, construction, awarding contracts. Now, when you award contracts, you must have a feel of what is the financial arrangement like. I was tasked to go and buy your MRT trains when we were started with our team of MRT people, and that is $4.5 billion worth of US dollars tasked by our Singapore government. So I went along with the team to purchase your first set of trains. Now these are not small sums; these are very big sums, and you really must have an understanding of what is it like. So I'm not going to say that talk about his credentials as a financial person. But one of the things you all must understand, if you are in a public listed company, you have to present at the AGM all what the company has been doing, all the financial matters pertaining to the group, and you answer to shareholders, Unlike a private company, you don't need to face a shareholder. When you face a shareholder, then you can feel the heat is on you. So also as a cooperative, you don't face any shareholder. You are on your own, you can do what you like. But for me, for 20 years, I got to answer to my shareholders the performance of my company. So it's not easy. You should attend some of the AGMs and see how difficult it can be. So financially, that's my answer to him.